That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Play action. Haskins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, you're already down on the scoreboard, and now, Charles, you go out there, very first play, throw the interception. At defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. When you practice these situations, it's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic could get you scored on again.
Following the interception here, Mariota. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Check, 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 check. Shit, shit. Shit. Check, 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 check. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. One.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Watch the curl, watch the curl. One. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Throwing is Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
A 59-yard attempt.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 90 is the mic. Watch the backer, watch the backer. 90.
Now Haskins on 1st down.
It's just me and you. It's me and you.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Titans. Chris Godwin, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Box track. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 57.
Mariota on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mike 57. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You got me.
Mariota hands to Henry. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Hold the look. Hold the look. Hold. 51's a mark.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
57. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Where are they, team? Watch 3. 57.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Completes it to Davis. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll give Henry another shot. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now they try the right side here. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And McManus able to put it through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
90 is the mark. Quit talking about it. 90 is the mark. Watch the run. Watch the run. Come on. 90 is set up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Here's Haskins to throw. Open man has got one. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Logan. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Well, another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
You got three down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
To throw is Mariota. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Alert. 3 down. One. Check 25. Check 3. Switch. 3.
They just get the play off. Now Mariota. Flushed out right. Uncorks one for Davis. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
One. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Dude.
Mariota to throw it. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mariota now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got, Heavy? One. Give me some. Here we go. Check 43. Shift. Check 99. Check 99.
From the red zone now, Mariota. And it'll be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Buccaneers.
I'm scared. Single. Watch 88. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 57 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got it at the 15. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Andy Isabella in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run with Logan. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd and a yard, Haskins looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
He's coming. Double up.
This is Logan. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Third down, here's Haskins. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go, D. One. It's going to be a long day. He's crashing. He's checking. One.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Hey, watch it. He's coming. We got double up. Check 13. Motion, bump.
And to give this time to the tailback. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Play. Hey, check Mike 57. Hey, let's get this.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. Mariota from the gun on third down. It's complete to Chris Conley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go.
35-yard line.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Bravo. Pull it together. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Check. Three.
Mariota now. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
57. Mike 57. Protein spill. Scene 6. Go. 57's the Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mariota. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville, it's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. The Titans on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
The Bucs take over
Let's go,
first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Here we go. Watch the pass. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man complete. That one goes for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Logan. It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the 2nd-round pick in 2018.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
57, Mike, 57. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Logan. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. They'll run on 1st down. Logan. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. The Bucs on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
And Gay missed it. Pulled it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mariota. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
57, Mike.
Throwing is Mariota. His throw incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargreaves, the one who was there defensively. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
Here we go again. Here we go again. 57's the Mike. 57's who, fellas? Let's go. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Watch the slant. 57.
3rd and long here for Mariota. And able to find Conley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Motion, check. Shift.
Again, it's Mariota. And now he'll tuck it and run.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
57, Mike, 57. Check pass. 1. 57. I said it, let's go.
Here's Mariota. And an alley to run. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now Mariota. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 17 yards out, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Don't get nervous.
Back to throw. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 77 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got the hookup with Conley. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Small. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. That's what I do. 57 to Mike.
They'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
57. Mike, 57. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. It's a party now.
Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
57 to
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Squeeze, don't. 57's Mike. Why? Who? 57's the Mike.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
57's the Mike. Watch a slant.
Now Mariota on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. He was looking for Landry that time. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
Come on, set. Go to base. I got it.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay.